G'day everybody, and welcome back to Dinkum episode 225. Now today is the first day of summer. Well, not exactly the first ever day that we've been in the summer in Dinkum, but it is the first day of summer nonetheless. So that means we're going to be very busy with dealing with the farm today, first and foremost. And I would have to say that's going to be our main activity for the day. So let's get things started. Let's maybe just check in with the mailbox, pick up any money and traps that we have from the Animal Research Center, and then we should get the day started. Alright, now looking at our inventory, I did do one additional thing last night before actually going to bed, and that was just getting rid of a whole bunch of seeds and whatnot that I didn't exactly want to use and carry with me. I do have just some of these normal grass seeds here. I might just quickly use this right now. I want to be a little bit careful about using it because, you know, I don't exactly want the entire place to look like green. I do like the patchy red earth sort of, you know, look that we've got going at our homestead, if that makes sense. So maybe something like that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we've got a little bit more space to work with. Happy about that. Now it's just a matter of, you know, thinking about what to do at the farm. So maybe let's start with gathering these poos. We'll think about maybe making some more fertilizer. Okay, our onions are done. Our potatoes are done there just in time. Fantastic. Did I forget to get fertilizer going the other day? It most certainly looks like it. Alright, well, we're going to have to remedy that right now. I don't think that should be too much of a problem. We've got plenty of roo poos, plenty of wombat poos, so let's get that all working right now. Let's put these back here. Let's grab these eggs, and I might actually just start with the animals first. So we'll grab our wool and our milk. Whoops. There we go. Good stuff. We do need to store some of this milk though, because we have run out of milk thanks to Chef Blue showing up the other day. Let's put those away. We definitely have an inventory issue, don't we? We probably have space to sort of pick up a few things here and there. Let's start with just harvesting some of these onions, and we'll grab these green beans as well. And yeah, we're gonna have to sort of think about what to put into the farm since we're now in summer, and I can't exactly remember what we can grow in the summertime. I'm thinking the beans can still grow in the summertime, so we'll probably leave those in. Potatoes will obviously die out, so these potatoes are done just in time. Unfortunately, we still have a whole bunch of potatoes going over here. I have no idea if they're going to survive, but, you know, we'll leave them in there and see what happens. If they survive and are ready for harvest tomorrow, fantastic. If not, then, well, we would have learnt our lesson by tomorrow. But that's okay. I think we've managed to grow enough potatoes in the previous season. Alright, plenty more beans, which is great. Let's see what's going on this side. Okay, more potatoes are ready. And looks like some sugarcane is ready over there as well, so we're probably going to need to take the sugarcane out. I'm not entirely sure if we've got enough space right now for anything else. Yeah, we're chockers right now, so we're going to have to maybe go into the town, put a whole bunch of stuff away, and then come back and continue the farming in a moment. That'll give us a chance actually to go visit Rain's greenhouse and see what we can actually grow in the summertime. Is there another way for us to sort of look at when things grow? I mean, I could potentially just go out to the wiki and sort of have a look, but I didn't do that before jumping into the game, so here I am now sort of scratching my head. But I'm probably just going to check on one other thing here. If we check on the seeds, perhaps maybe the seeds might actually tell us when things grow. So, winter, summer and spring. Oh, okay, so we can definitely grow some more onions in this season. Right. Summer and autumn. Okay, so tomatoes can start in this season and end next season. Alright. Oh, watermelons. Okay, yes, we definitely want some watermelons going. Watermelons present a bit of a challenge, don't they? So, gonna have to think about how to do that. Corn. Autumn and winter. Alright, which means that we should actually start growing some corn in this season as well. Oh, cabbage. Alright, this is extremely important, guys. We definitely need cabbage growing as soon as possible. Alright. So, we're gonna have to try and diversify the way we sort of think about growing our crops here, but that's okay. Let's not waste too much time. It's almost 11 o'clock. I want to head into the town, put a few things away, buy any seeds that we need to buy from Rain, and get back to planning out the summer farm. One thing that I wish we could do is I wish we could buy fertilizer from someone, even if it's a little bit more expensive. That would be sort of a nice addition to the game. I mean, it's nice to make your own, but yeah, sometimes the supply of poos and the tools that you have at your disposal are sort of keeping you back from, I guess, having enough fertilizer for what you want to do. But then again, I mean, you could argue that my operation is, you know, kind of a small operation. Perhaps maybe some other people have got things working the way they want to without too much of an issue. But yeah, anyway. Because I mean, John sells like bananas and bush limes, right? You gotta easily sell like fertilizer, bags of fertilizer, or something like that. Or you should be able to like buy it from, say, Rain as well, right? Because she runs a greenhouse, and it makes sense for her to have bags of fertilizer on hand. But anyway, let's chuck a few more things in storage. Probably just want to store the milk. Don't want to actually make that into cheese just yet. Alright, and since we're here, we can also just drop some more wheat in the grinder, continue making bags of flour as best as we can. I'm thinking perhaps maybe we should get a couple more grinders, guys, so maybe we can have like 6 grinders going. Just an idea. But anyway, let's check in with the greenhouse. Alright, so got beans, onions, no tomatoes, no cabbage. So that's a bit of a shame, but I will buy some more flour, because I feel like... Not flour, some more wheat, because I feel like we are constantly going through our wheat seeds. I may want to tone down some of the wheat growing, perhaps, and sort of focus on other stuff, because these 2 seasons, it seems like we're able to grow quite a large variety of different crops, so perhaps maybe it might be a good idea to sort of, you know, not grow wheat all the time and grow other things instead. 8 hardwood fences, sure. Speaking of tasks, I just want to quickly check if we've got anything that's... Yeah, okay, so... Clover needs us to make 16 cement fences. I thought we did this already, but I seem to recall, and I mentioned this in a previous episode, we may have, well, I may have done the work for it, but then the game crashed, and it was the very first game crash that we experienced through the playthrough, and I may have actually completed the task already, but now I'm just gonna have to redo it. That's okay. Not really that much of a big deal. But we should complete it, so let's do what we need to do. Just quickly fly over to Clover. Ah yes, and that's our square area going over there, looking nice. A little bit empty still. I'm thinking of maybe decorating it a little bit more with perhaps things like pots and you know, planters and stuff like that. I did that thing for you. Oh, Bonza, you crafted 16 cement fences for me? I sure did. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. When I put up that post, I knew you'd be the one to pull through for me. Here's your 3,000 dink. Alright, and this looks kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure if I've got a skull mask. Oh, geez, 45,000. That is expensive. I'm not entirely sure I have it, guys, so maybe I shouldn't buy it until I actually know that I don't actually have a skull mask. I have a feeling I might, but it's a matter of sort of checking the special clothing crate that we've got at home, so we'll do that. And if we have the chance, we come back and we'll buy the skull mask, but let's see here. I'm just gonna maybe put a couple more things away, and we'll get back to the summer farming. I'm not entirely sure what time Thread Space closes, so we might need to sort of think about coming back sometime pretty soon before she closes if we do want that skull mask. Let's quickly check. So... Ah, okay, yes, we definitely have the skull mask already, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, so... plenty of seeds in hand. I might drop the wheat seeds, and we'll probably not need the wheat seeds today. If anything, we might remove some of the wheat that we've got growing, and we might replace it with other crops. But anyway, we can grow onions, we can grow watermelons, we can grow corn, we can grow cabbage. Hang on. Sorry, corn is autumn. What am I thinking? We're in summer right now. And cabbage as well, sorry. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking we're in autumn. No. So we have watermelons, onions, tomatoes. A mighty seed, which grows in the summertime as well. We should actually get the mighty seed in. So, yeah, the only problem with that is we sort of need to make sure that it's protected. We'll perhaps maybe think about making a special patch for the mighty seed and making sure that it, you know, gets watered and has like a scarecrow protecting it. But anyway, so sorry, probably want to grab our fertilizer here. We might need that. Okay, so we've got some space here to grow stuff. I'm not convinced that we can grow tomatoes in here. So I'm thinking we still go with the onions over there, that's fine. But we can probably grow watermelons. And I'm thinking we should get watermelon sort of growing in the middle here. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I should fertilize the watermelons, guys. Like, do I just fertilize the center? Like that? And then do that? Because I don't think it matters. It's like what you do with the surrounding tiles, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So I could be completely wrong. But anyway. Yeah, okay. So and I probably want another watermelon growing, what? Maybe here? It's so hard with these things that have like adjacent tiles that's needed for growing stuff. But anyway, we'll I guess try and learn from our mistakes, right? So that'll grow in those tiles. That'll grow in those tiles. We'll probably do another watermelon right here. Okay, so we've got plenty of watermelons growing, but they're not all going to cover all of the tiles, right? So with the remaining tiles that are not going to have watermelons in it, I'm going to place down our tomatoes. So let's go with tomatoes there and there. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. It's a little bit haphazard, but it's gonna have to do. So hopefully things grow the way they're meant to. Now, next up we've got I would have liked to fertilize all of this, but we don't exactly have enough fertilizer right now. Let me just check on the rest of the space that we've got. Yeah, definitely no space for any tomatoes around here. We do need to harvest some of this sugarcane right there. I think, I mean, it's okay. We only have the one bag of fertilizer, so we're gonna have to make do. So we'll put one fertilizer in here, that's fine. And yeah, I think maybe we'll do 3 lines of tomatoes, like so. Alright, good stuff. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna plant some more watermelons. I think we will. We might actually substitute like this large area here for some more watermelons and some more tomatoes, potentially. I mean, we'll also need to sort of see what happens with the potatoes over here as well. But yeah, we're gonna definitely have to come back to all of the farming tomorrow. But anyway, for the time being, I think this is a pretty decent start. I just need to get some more onions in, so let's do that now. Maximize the farming space that we've got going on. Watermelons are a little bit of an issue in terms of usefulness as well, though, right? I mean, if you think about it, guys, we don't exactly have any recipes that can be used, or recipes that require us to have watermelons. The only thing that I can think of is actually crafting scarecrows, which, you know, we don't really need that many scarecrows anymore. I think we've got enough. Potentially we might need to craft one more scarecrow for our mighty seed, wherever we decide to plant the mighty seed. But anyway, I'm just gonna tidy a few things up a little bit here, guys. Might just move the path a tiny bit, like so. Might need to think about putting a little bit more of the grass seeds around this area. We'll get to that. Alright, so are we done? We actually are not. We need to harvest some sugarcane right here. Got some more beans. Alright, and we probably do need to grab those sugarcane seeds. So let's do that. Does this look okay? I think it looks okay. It's a bit hard to tell. But anyway, do need onions in here. Sugarcane seeds. Oh my lord. These guys are just pooing non-stop. That's not a bad thing. But if it was, if they were pooing non-stop in real life though, I'd take them to the vet, that's for sure. Actually, there's no vet in town either. I mean, Erwin, I don't know if Erwin's actually considered to be a vet. He does deal with animals primarily, so... Anyway, let's chuck these seeds back. I do want 5 sugar canes. We can probably put the tomato seeds and the watermelon seeds away. Put a few things into storage. Speaking of storage, I don't know why we've got our tradie boots with us, so let's just leave that for a second. And yeah, once we get this sugarcane in, I think we're going to be done at the farm for the day. But I do suspect that we'll need to sort of return to, you know, summer farming tomorrow. Ooh, I take that back, guys. We might need to consider putting some more seeds in this area. Perhaps maybe more onions. Because, well, potatoes are not going to grow, obviously, so... Bloody hell. Alright. Let me grab those onion seeds once more. I feel like we've been farming non-stop today. It's sort of hard to get the farming right at the beginning of the season. I am going to sort of just plan for putting in the mighty seed down somewhere as well, guys, just so we don't have to sort of think about doing that tomorrow. But yeah, let's get our onions in. Okay, looking good. So I'm just trying to think about this, guys, but I think we might sort of do something similar with the way we've done the watermelons over that side into this section here in the middle. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely keen on growing a lot more tomatoes, though. That's the thing. Hopefully these wheat crops will mature sometime soon, and then we can sort of consider whether or not we want to keep them there or replace them with something else. But anyway, onions are done. I do want to get our mighty seed in. I think this might be a decent place for it because the scarecrow's nearby. So what I might do is just start with the fencing. I forgot. We need the hoe as well if we're going to do this. There we go. What a day. It's 9 o'clock already, and we've done nothing but farming. Or at least planning for what the farm's going to be like during the summer. I'm going to get rid of that. And let's just start with the fencing here. We don't need that much space for the for this seed, do we? Where is it? Ah, I don't even have the seed with me, guys. Oh, Lord. Alright. That's fine. And let's just put the gate in. And yeah, I think that's close enough to the scarecrow. I think. So I mean, it covers all of this as well, right? So I'm sure we're not going to have an issue. Now I just need to go back and grab our mighty seed. The thing with the mighty seed is though, right, so we've grown a mighty seed before and got Vegemite from it, but I think, you know, considering what we get, sure, it might fetch a little bit of money, but you know, it's not the most important thing. So I might actually leave the watering of the mighty seed to the townies, because it's actually quite close to the town, and so the townies sort of like, you know, make their way over here pretty often. So I'll leave them in charge of this one crop right here. Hopefully by the end of the season we'll have some Vegemite. Crossing my fingers. Before I forget, I think we need a sugarcane sign over here, so let's just pop the sugarcane in there. And yeah, I think we're sort of ready to move on. Funnily enough, we don't really have much time in the day to be doing anything else, but yeah, we'll see what we can get up to. Let me just put a few things away here. That can go there. The watering can go back here. Anything else? Ah, yes, the hoe can go here. Got onion seeds we don't really need to be carrying around. Yeah, and I think we're done. I am probably just going to spend the rest of the day crafting a few things that we're going to be using for the next day. So, when we were sort of doing a little bit of infrastructure work the other day, we had to sort of, I guess, climb up a bit of a hill and then descend down from that hill. And as a result, we are going to need quite a few steps to sort of accommodate the pathway over this side. So we'll work on making a few more steps. I think to do that we'll probably need our stones here, so let's just continue grinding up some more cement. Let's see. Alright. I think a couple of batches of brick paths should do the trick. Hopefully. Alright. And I think we can just drop our spare ingredients over here. We did take down 1 or 2 gum trees in the process of planning out the farm before, so perhaps maybe it's a good idea for us to just replant. Why do we have brick paths? Oh lord, okay guys. I completely crafted the wrong thing. I wanted brick steps, not brick paths. Bloody hell. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so now I've got like brick paths that I don't really know what to do with, but that's okay. Let's store the additional paths in the additional path collections that we've got going on in there. And yeah, we'll probably round out the night by replanting a couple of gum trees here and there. I think it was just around here. And what I'm going to do to sort of end the night, guys, is I might actually make our way out to one of the campsites, and we'll see if we can't just, you know, end the night out there, and that way we can sort of start the day pretty quickly from the campsite and actually do the work that we want to do. So one of the things that I want to try and complete is the Western Connection itself. So we're almost there with the Western Connection. We just need to extend a little bit of the red soil on the actual Western Island itself. So, you know, we sort of want to extend all of that out there. Now to do that, we're going to need the shovel, and the shovel that we're currently carrying is not going to cut it because it is starting to sort of run out of durability. So we might actually just grab a spare one, and that way we'll be able to, you know, continue working quite a bit with the spare shovel. Let's get the gacha machine going. Looks like we got a spare beehive or apiary. So I'm happy about that. We should take that to the spare house in the center of Wien and drop it off there. And that way we sort of have a little bit more honey that we can pick up from that house whenever we go visit. But yeah, I think we're done here. I mean, we definitely need to come back to the summer farming tomorrow, but I think we can start a little bit later in the day because we've already done most of the work today for some parts of it anyway. Did we give food to Spike? Well, he's probably not interested in eating food right now, so yeah, my bad guys if I completely forgot to feed Spike today. Hopefully he doesn't get too angry with us, but anyway, time to sort of decide where we're gonna spend the night, and I reckon we'll spend the night at one of our campsites that have already been set up, and yeah, we'll sort of enjoy a night under the stars before doing a little bit of back-breaking work tomorrow morning. Plenty of iron and, well, not iron, but plenty of copper over there. Should actually think about gathering all of that at some point, but not right now. Our stamina is going to be a bit of an issue if we do start something right now. Alright, here we are at our nice campsite. I think before we sort of end the day, we might as well just check what that is. Who knows, we might get lucky with a key. Nah, not lucky at all. That's alright. I don't want to fill up our inventory too much though, because yeah, we're going to need a little bit of inventory space in the morning just in case. But anyway guys, I think I am done for the day. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.